Okay, so we're back with another one. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4th video in this series of let me fix myself up here. In this series of this massive haul that I got, and I'm unboxing each fragrance one by one. And yeah, here we go. Today's one is another Tom Ford, because I picked up 3 Tom Fords, and this is the second Tom Ford that I'm going to be unboxing and doing. And it is called Beau de Jour, also known as Beau de Jour. That's what I like to call it anyway. And if you see this is the private blends. I believe that's what they call private blends. They also came in like a different bottle. They added this to the main line, in the main line kind of bottle, the circular bottle with the striations. I think I've smelled this before. I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have. And I think I liked it. So I'm going to give this a try. This was released in 2019. And the fragrance, the perfumer, is a guy called Antoine Maisondieu. And what has he done? Well, let's have a look. Some of his popular fragrances. He's done Mont Blanc Explorer, Burberry's London for Men, Tom Ford's Velvet Orchid. It's pretty damn good so far. Paradox by Prada, Armani's Code Profumo, Code Absolu, Gucci's Eau de Parfum 2, Valentino Born in Roma, Valentino Donna, Born in Roma Intense, Armani Code Parfum, that was a bit of a letdown, Burberry Brit for Men, Rhythm for Women. Wow, he's got some good ones. He's kind of consistent. That's what I like. Legend Night, that's not bad. Shanghai Lily, it's a pretty good one. What else do we have here? Gucci's Rush for Men, he's done that. Wow, okay, interesting. Beau de Jour, of course. Code Ultimate, never heard of that one before. Code Absolute Gold, now you're stretching it. The Bottega Veneta Pour Homme Parfum, that's a pretty good one. Let's see what else we have. Illusion by Bottega Veneta, that's also good. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like that's about it. Oh, JOOP Homme Absolute. Now, if you want like a cheap, dark, smoky kind of fragrance, that's a pretty good one. JOOP Homme Absolute. That's a pretty good one, actually. And then kind of all like mediocre-ish kind of things after that. But there is a lot in his catalog, as a matter of fact. That's quite a bit for this dude. And his most popular fragrance is Mont Blanc Explorer. Good for him. 2019 was a good year because Mont Blanc Explorer came out 2019, and so did this. So that would have been a pretty good year for him. Anyway, I'm going to open this and test it out and give you my first impressions. So I'll do that. I'll do that now. Please enjoy the soothing sounds of plastic being ripped apart, because these perfume bottle manufacturers think of everything except the unwrapping process. The unwrapping process, or the unboxing process, needs to be elegant, and it needs to be high quality to represent this is the first interaction that someone is having with your fragrance. You need to think about every single aspect of the packaging itself. These are quite plain and poor. I was never a big fan of these bottles nor this packaging because it looks quite dated and cheap. Anyway, that aside, here is Beau de Jour. I don't need to check batch codes on this, do I? AD3. I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Lovely. Let's spray this on over here. Yep, over here. Okay. That's more up my alley. Yes, that's pretty good. What do we got? We got lavender and Oakmoss. Patchouli in the base. Clean, classy, safe, maybe. There's a bit of spiciness from the lavender, a little bit of roughness from the rosemary. Rosemary is rough. Like, I associate rosemary with like coarse pebble kind of structure. And apparently this is supposed to smell like Davidoff, Zino by Davidoff. It doesn't smell like Zino by Davidoff. I've been through a full 125ml bottle of that. Hey, it's good. It's a good scent. It's a really great cheapie. It's a really great cheapie. I actually repurchased. I've got another 125ml bottle and I've gone through a quarter of that as well. That's different. That's more patchouli heavy. This is smelling more lavender heavy. And I'm looking at like this perfume reminds me of. It's apparently reminds people of Rive Gauche Pour Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. It does not smell like Rive Gauche Pour Homme at all. No way. Like I've got like decants of that. I never bought a full bottle of that because I don't like it. I don't want to smell like shaving cream or shaving foam. I can smell like shaving foam if I want to. Like if I wanted to smell like shaving foam, I'd just put shaving foam on. But wearing Rive Gauche Pour Homme kind of makes me feel like I need to wash this off because it's shaving foam. I don't want to walk around with shaving foam on. Rant aside, this is pretty good. It's pretty nice, pretty clean, pretty classy. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. And I don't know how the mainline bottle differs from this. And the mainline bottle, I want to check that and when that came out. The mainline bottle came out in 2020. So I have no idea why they released this in like the private blends line and then all of a sudden put it in the mainline. Whoever bought this at retail originally when it came out, and then a year later found out that it went to the main line, and the main line is supposed to be way cheaper than the private blend line. And you would have been spewing. You would have been like, what the hell? Hey, what the hell do you think of yourself? I could smell it in the sillage. Really good. Very nice. It's actually like the opening is always like, the openings are usually, here's something. Openings of fragrances that are designer or mass appealing, they're great. They're fantastic. And those fall apart in the mids. And if they haven't fallen apart in the mids, they fall apart in the base. But openings of niche fragrances or fragrances that are trying to be a little bit something special are generally a cacophony of notes that are not designed to instantly wow you, but to grow on you over time. Because you do not wear a fragrance and then arrive at your destination in the time that it takes for the top notes to stay with you. Is that right? So, for example, if you're going to go out somewhere and you're trying to smell nice and impress people, you're going to apply your fragrance at home. And by the time you get to where you're going, the top notes have gone and you're into the mids or you're into the dry down, depending on how long it took for you to get there. So really, no one's smelling those top notes except for you or whoever's around you when you're applying it at home, most likely. But people are smelling the mids and most likely the dry down. So that's what you got to wait for. You got to wait for that. Like if the opening is not that impressive, then you just got to put it on skin. If you're going to test this out at the shop, you got to wear it. You got to walk away. You got to go walk around, maybe come back a few hours later, if you've made your decision. But yeah, this is getting so good now. Okay, yeah, all right, I get it. There's a little bit of Rive Gauche in here. Cool. But it doesn't smell like Zino. It just doesn't. Anyway, that's my initial first impressions of Beau de Jour by Tom Ford. It is a very nice fragrance, and I will enjoy it, and I feel like I want to wear something tanned or khaki-colored to go along with it. Yeah, again, it feels like it's a more of a mature scent, but not as mature as Royal Mayfair was. Oh, that's like a grandpa scent. But it's still a really nice smell. It's a really nice, odd smell. It's a very, very weird smell. But yeah, this is not weird. This is very, very safe. And You will enjoy it. Please test it out. It's quite a nice one. I can see why it's popular. Totally giving me the Rive Gauche vibes. I don't know how much I'm going to enjoy this one, given I don't really like that one. But I'll give it a full wearing a few times and make up my mind then. But until that time, thanks for watching.